At some point in life, you get tired of explaining yourself, tired of telling people your plans, your feelings, your pain, and watching them either not care or use it against you later. You start realizing that not everyone who listens wants to understand you. Some just want to know enough to judge you. Some wait for updates, not because they support you, but because they want to compare. That's when silence starts to feel like peace. You stop oversharing. You stop defending your choices. You stop needing people to see what's in your heart because you've learned. Peace comes when you stop needing to be understood. Privacy isn't hiding, it's healing. And sometimes the best way to protect your growth is to keep quiet while you do it. The older you get, the smaller your circle becomes. Not because you've changed, but because peace has become more valuable than company. When you stop sharing everything, people start showing their true colors. The ones who only came around for information disappear. The ones who used to ask questions lose interest. And the ones who were only pretending to care suddenly have nothing to say. That's how you know who was real. Because real people don't need updates to believe in you. They don't need access to your life to pray for you. It hurts at first, losing people because you chose privacy. But soon you realize you didn't lose anyone important. You just lost the noise. You stop feeling guilty for pulling back. You stop apologizing for protecting your space. Because you finally understand, not everyone deserves to know what's going on inside your life or inside your heart. You learn that some conversations drain you more than silence ever could. That some people ask what's wrong just to gossip later. And that silence, though lonely, is often the safest place you'll ever be. When you're no longer trying to prove or explain yourself, you start hearing your own voice again. You start thinking clearer. You start realizing how much of your life was spent performing for people who weren't even paying attention. You begin to enjoy your own company. You start finding peace in doing things alone, walking alone, working alone, healing alone. Because silence doesn't mean nothing's happening. It means everything that matters is happening inside you. In silence, you face yourself. You notice your thoughts. You notice what still hurts, what still triggers you, what you've been avoiding. And slowly, you begin to change. You start forgiving differently, loving differently, caring differently. You stop chasing validation and start chasing peace. You stop explaining your healing and start living it. And that's when you realize not everyone will understand your silence, but that's okay. It wasn't for them to understand. Sometimes the silence isn't your choice, it's God's doing. He takes certain people away. He slows down opportunities. He closes doors that once felt wide open. And you panic. You think you're being punished. But what you don't see is that He's removing distractions so you can finally see yourself clearly. He's quieting your life to protect what He's building in you. Because not everything can grow in noise. Some seasons require isolation. Some blessings are born in quiet places. So if life feels silent right now, if no one checks on you, if your phone doesn't ring, if everything seems still, don't fight it. That silence is sacred. That silence is where God heals, restores, and refines you. He's not hiding you because you're forgotten. He's hiding you because you're chosen. And when the time is right, He'll reveal what He's been working on. And you won't need to explain a thing. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your healing, your distance, or your peace. You don't owe them details about why you walked away or why you stopped talking. Not everyone can handle the truth, and not everyone deserves it. Sometimes you go quiet because you've already said too much. You've already explained yourself to people who never listened, and now you'd rather let your peace speak for you. Let them think you changed. Let them think you're distant. Let them talk, because those who truly knew your heart never needed an explanation in the first place. Privacy doesn't mean secrecy. It means safety. It means you finally learned that what's sacred deserves protection, that not everything real has to be public, and that peace is too expensive to be shared with people who bring chaos wherever they go. You don't have to announce every move. You don't have to post every step. You don't have to prove that you're growing. Your peace will show it. Your glow will show it. Your consistency will show it. The people who used to wonder where you went will soon wonder how you did it, and you won't have to say a word. Because silence speaks volumes. It says, I've matured. It says, I've healed. It says, I finally know what's worth talking about and what's worth letting go. So stay private, stay peaceful, and remember this: the less they know, the more you grow. If this message found you in a quiet season, write in the comments, I'm protecting my peace. Because peace doesn't come easy. It's built in the moments when you choose silence over explanation, when you walk away instead of trying to prove your worth, when you start loving yourself enough to let the noise fade. This season might feel lonely, but one day you'll look back and realize this was the season where God rebuilt you, where you stopped chasing people and started finding yourself, where you stopped begging to be seen and started valuing your peace more.